They going to school and they working a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box. Nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an overview on D.VA. Now D.VA is actually one of my favourite characters in Overwatch. I do also enjoy playing Winston, Tracer and Mercy, and Farah I also enjoy playing. But D.VA is by far one of my favourite tank heroes. When playing as D.VA, there are certain things that you do need to keep in mind. The fact that she does have a shield to absorb damage. Her guns are constant, but they can overheat, so they're not as constant as what you might think they are, although they do say infinite ammo. Also, when her mech gets destroyed, she is very vulnerable and very weak. She has the same amount of health as Tracer, but without all the escaping abilities. On the plus side though, her mech does recharge pretty fast when you're out of it. This can actually be quite handy for when your mech gets destroyed. You can use it as an escape mechanism, because it will just explode in people's faces, which creates distraction, which give you a chance to run away. The ultimate, when you are out of your mech, to cool down your mech again is really quick, but you've got to survive that long in order to get it back. Her pistol isn't too bad, but your health is very low, so you are very vulnerable, with obviously no powers because your mech is the main part of this character. If you got a healer around, D.VA can actually be very powerful. Can actually be stronger than most of the other tanks. Obviously not on damage output, because Roadhog, Reinhardt and Orisa is obviously stronger at damage output and taking damage due to all their shields. Well, apart from Roadhog, who heals himself with his jug or whatever it is. Main thing to always remember with D.VA is you do have a defense matrix to block projectiles in the area in front of you, which can be very handy for many reasons. Can also block Farah's ultimate and other ultimates. I don't know everyone's ultimate that it can block, but it can block most of them. It's also good for escaping if you need to block some damage before running away. Now, apart from D.VA's defense matrix, D.VA also has boosters. Now, you can use them in many ways. You can use them to fly into combat, or to fly out to escape, to get healing, any which way that you need it at the time. Most of which I would leave it until you need to run away and grab health, personally, because you don't want to use it to enter a fight that you're going to lose and then have no way of escaping, because it just means you're setting yourself up for failure, and well, you're just going to get annoyed at the game and want to quit. Right, one of the very last points is also D.VA's fusion cannons. They are short range spread, so obviously the closer you get, the better. But in Overwatch, that's not always the case, that you're going to be able to get close all of the time, unless you're fighting close quarter combat characters like Genji and Tracer. Now, the actual fusion cannons do a fair bit of damage in general, and obviously the closer you are, the better. But if you have Mercy boosting the power of her cannons, then they can literally be so effective no matter what the range is. And like I said, she can be one of the strongest characters depending on how you use her and in what situation that you use her. Now, the best option that I could suggest in order to know how to play D.VA is go onto Twitch and find a bunch of live streams of all the pros and how they use her, how they get the best out of her mech, and how to combine her abilities to basically put out the most damage, and also how to survive. And also, a good thing about watching the pros is you learn different places on the maps that suit the character to suit the game mode that you're also playing, and to literally just get the most out of every single character you can play. Obviously, you're not going to find straight away someone using D.VA, but it's always good to have a second character that you can get along with, because not all the time you're going to be able to pick D.VA, because there's always going to be someone who picks her before you, and then you're left with an alternative. And if you're no good with any other character and asking the person to swap, it's only going to create a bad relationship, and a bad relationship will not work very well in team efficiency. And if you're arguing with your team and there's bad communication, as a lot of people say, it's better to have no communication than bad communication, because if you've got bad communication, you're just going to get annoyed and angry, and it's going to affect your gameplay. And the best option is to just not talk at all. But if you find yourself getting wound up at the game, the best thing you could do is take a 5-minute break, get up, go for a drink, grab a bit of fruit or a packet of crisps, and relax for a couple of minutes, and then come back feeling all refreshed. You do not understand how much of a difference this actually makes to your gameplay. As for now, that's all from me. Please like my Twitter. You can find that on the homepage of my YouTube, along with my Facebook page. Please subscribe and like this video, and leave a comment of any other heroes that you would want me to do an overview of. Or just tips and tricks in general. I haven't really been playing Overwatch that long, so I'm still learning myself. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see those comments rolling in. And also, I look forward to seeing your ideas. Also, as from now, there will be a lot more commentary in all of my videos, since I've just recently got a brand new microphone to record with. And that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see your comments and ideas. Also, it's not just Overwatch ideas you can leave in the comments. You can leave Forza, FIFA, and even new ideas for games like Destiny 2 that I have coming to my channel when it's released. I will be also getting Forza 7 as well. Hopefully they're gonna do the early release with the ultimate version, so hopefully I'll be able to have early access to that and get that uploaded to my channel. As for everything else, hope you enjoyed this video, and so long and farewell.